quiet little room.
Maybe Anvil can help you guys with that. Or maybe you guys might be lucky enough to try to remind him of good things in life.
What if he was trapped inside his own head?
Maybe. Although, she thinks about it, maybe not. His body is a bit of a machine. But I suppose that's going to be on you guys to figure out if you guys actually bring Tal with you. Tal shakes his head waking up from a trance.
Mm.
So we're splitting ways then. If you want. You know I wouldn't deny your company, Tal, but as your best friend, if you're getting your memories back, this might be a good shot at it. He turns from Riza to you guys. Thinks about it.
Watching him.
I'm going to give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, then you tell people that you're with me, and they'll get you to me faster than they could blink. They'll probably be happy to get rid of your spooky face anyways. Funny. Oh, that wasn't a joke, Tal. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be happy to be away with you because they were afraid you'd rip their spine out. He crosses his arms in a bit of a harumph. I'm going to rip their spine out.
But you could.
Yeah, there.
Don't look so glum. We know you can rip our spines out, and we're happy to have you along.
He looks at you. Does a soft nod.
Turns it. Hell yeah, man, he knows. That's my boy.
That's your boy.
Your murderous homeboy.
And that being said, Riza stands up. She goes over to Tal. She's still sitting down, and sort of grabs him by the side of his head and sort of brings him closer to her. Sort of putting I guess his head, face around where her stomach is by height. Like a mom hugging her kid. Don't do anything stupid, Tal. I don't have her to. Shut up. She's not letting him. She's not letting him absolutely confirm how wrong he is. That being said, she's also doing something else right now. She's trying to look into the future.
Oh.
She's trying to see if she can tell if Tao's going to inevitably have a meltdown and if she could maybe do something about it. Alright, Riza, don't fuck up now.
20.
Oh!
Holy Christ of the Mike, you could not ask for much better. You get 3% better.
Riza.
You guys see Riza's eyes open, or they're already open, but stay open, and she just sort of stares of 1,000-yard stare. To, I'd say Dahlia and Folk, you guys have the best perspective or angle on it. Her eyes change. Not just the pupil, but the entire white part of her eyes change, as it literally looks like a vortex of water. Begins going from the outsides of her eye to the center. It's really weird, because the rest of her eye's still there. The pupil, the cornea, that's all still there. It's just the white and the rest of it is just being washed away by this very deep, crystal blue, clear blue coloration.
Wild. Definitely watching. Seeing what the hell's going on.
Tal eventually pulls himself away. Riza. Just getting a glimpse, Tal. How fucked am I? You know I can't tell you that. You can. I can, but I'm not going to because I'll affect things. But unrelated to that, you are going to do me a bit of a service before I let you out of my clutches. And this isn't related to what you just saw. It actually isn't. He looks at you guys, you get a load of this bitch. He says, what a very coincidental time to say, oh, this isn't related to the thing whatsoever.
She just kind of shrugs.
So there's a chance where it actually isn't.
I'm going to actively have Jin not insight check so he can stay the fuck out of it.
That's good. You don't want any damage to your sanity stat, right? What is it? You're gonna pay a bit of a service too. Well, she looks at you guys. Come with me, Tao. He gets up. They both go to her tent. They have a seemingly silent conversation.
Telepathy.
They're there for a little bit. In the time that they're gone, Nova and Anvil come back. Nova rubbing the side of her arm like a kid that just got chastised by their parent. Where's Risa?
They're having a private conversation.
They?
Towards her tent. Her and Tal.
So Tao came back. He looks at Nova, who looks away like, well, I don't know anything about that. Ugh. He walks back to where he was set up before and just resumes his sword maintenance.
Look at it. Look at Nova.
Anvil
What's Nova?
Nova follows Anvil, like watching him as he goes back and sits back down. Then looks at you and gives you like. So her left hand is grabbing like just above her right elbow. So her right elbow's like sort of drooping there, like like dang it. Then she gives you a thumbs up with her right hand.
Oh my god. Dahlia doesn't do like the yes, but it looks like she wants to.
Her soul.
Eventually,
fist bumps.
Eventually, Riza and Tao do come back. Alright. Well, I suppose now is the perfect dramatic time for me to take my leave.
So soon?
Yeah, guys aren't there yet, but she shrugs. As I said, now's a fitting time for it. Just something to keep in mind. Tao's going to be with you, but he'll be doing plenty of his own errands on my behalf, since I'm not going back to Lonia. He'll be doing on my behalf, so he's not going to be having slumber parties with you every night. Boo-hoo. But for those of you that are trying to pick his brain, she says, look at you, Dahlia.
Dahlia looks back at her.
He'll be around here and there. So, I'm gonna pack my stuff up and you guys can get the fuck out of here and go finally to Glen Nguyen.
Shame to be losing you so soon.
You don't have to lie.
I don't know. I quite
Because
enjoyed
I
your
don't
company.
talk to you doesn't mean I don't value your company.
Yes, exactly.
It's always a delight having you around.
To be honest,
She
you've
was
been-
walking back to her tent. When you say that, Badger, she stops and looks over her shoulder at you. Then her eyes flutter over to Nova. And then flutter back to you. Right.
Timer.
He may be trying to court you now, but he gave me a whip.
So, you guys pack up your shit, say goodbye to Riza, having acquired a towel in your company, and I think we've ran over time long enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am exhausted.
I appreciate you
Yeah.
staying on,
Stayed,
Kirsty.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Take an inspiration muffin for your troubles.
A whole muffin?
A whole muffin.
Damn, you're
Yay!
Maybe
It's
she'll
the second
finally get
muffin
out of
this
inspiration
session.
debt.
I've been out of debt for a while, have you know?
Oh, really?
Inspiration muffin.
Thank you, Crash.
You're welcome.
Oh,
No, you better go
what?
to sleep.
Yeah,
Stop confusing her, guys.
I'm going to sleep.
I guess we can
Goodbye.
go to this
Good
slide.
night.
Bye.
This is a good time to use this. We're basically walking into the kingdom.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna see like a ravine next week. What's the worst that could happen? We go into the ravine and get lost in it?
Yeah, before I was thinking I was like, oh, we have that stuff we voted on. Let's just glean past Glenue. But I'm like, nah. If you guys want to do shit in Glenue, I don't have much gripe on it. Because it's like a major city, right?
Yeah.
It's of note.
I'm just gonna copy and paste the last fonts or last title ones. I hope they're the same size.
Thank you, everyone,
Motherfucking
for letting a
goats.
maniac join our group.
You're
You
welcome.
were already in the group. What do you mean?
You're here since day one.
Hey, Alec, my man.
I was wondering if you guys are actually gonna like
Try.
try and bring Tala in, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was totally because I have in my notes actually. I was like, this is the last chance for you guys to convince Tala to come along.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, then you have to be like fucking with your dicks in your hands at the very threshold of going to win and be like, all right, bye. And I'm like, well, there he goes.
Par for the course, right?
I've been thinking about it, but I couldn't figure out what to do. So I appreciate the help.
I forget what it was, but there was at one point where was it when we? I think it was when we learned that like Riza, like the reason that he. Not Riza, and that he sticks with her is because she keeps him calm whenever he has meltdowns.
Yeah.
I think it was then where I was like, wait, how the fuck are we gonna do this?
Me too.
Yeah.
That's why when I'm glad that you asked Alec about whether or not Dahlia like signaled because I had already not given up, but I was like, I don't know how we're gonna prevent that at all.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Actually,
You're welcome.
I'm gonna roll a charisma check.
So I really do appreciate all y'all's help.
Okay, yeah, that's a fail. Womp womp. Sorry, Irina.
Funnily enough, we have the
That's
debatably
focus for advantage.
What? It's only fair.
Wait, what is this?
It's a charisma check.
I mean, can I give her advantage? Yeah, sure. I do. Hey, let's go.
You've
Wait for
given
an advantage.
Another
Irina,
plus 10.
Bring out the best in her.
you've given Irina the presence of self and personality that she is not petty but jokingly petty. To just really quickly, just real fast, hit Dahlia with a wave of embarrassment followed by triumphant success.
Yeah.
a vibe version of "I told you so."
What's up?
Ben was
What's
the
up?
best of
What's
his
good?
The message does not go unnoticed.
I think that whole moment with Nova, I think it made Falk really happy that that people love Irina a fraction of how much he loves her.
Damn, thank you for the compliment and eat shit.
It's a
At the
complete
same
Nova
time?
stopped by, or else you guys might not find out some pretty critical information on Tal. She also
possibly
starts
say.
shit. That's another thing about Nova. She just starts shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's positive shit, sometimes it's negative shit, but she always just gets shit rolling.
She always starts
She
it.
will get it going.
Or carne asada for
Nope, don't say it like that.
She'll get it
Um,
going if you know what I am saying.
I don't.
know what you're
Explain to me
saying.
like a child.
Boom.
Approximately 12 years old child.
One word and like a child. Okay.
You guys ever see that video where it's like, hey, what if instead of the quickest and hold on a second, now I was gonna look at the video instead of
Damn, you
before I-
stumbled over that like I do. I'm sorry, bud.
Yeah, so you know my pain.
Oh,
I know
far too
your
well.
pain.
Please free me.
Oh, I'm starving.
What should we
Yeah,
name
Mariah,
this
get you some-
session?
Fries.
I gotta go get.
Let him
dinner,
order food because
too.
you know how he gets
Good night.
distracted.
That's yeah, fair. Okay, fine.
Fine.
Fine.